people always want to feel like, oh, without them you can't go far. Maybe because they felt like, oh, why would I increase my money? But they feel like, oh, once they stop patronizing you like this, everything should just stop for you. But God is not like man. God does not function that way. And she said I should pack my things and be going.
Wow.
In the night, like around 11. Me that I don't know anywhere. Then I don't know anywhere in Lagos. I was crying that day. I was crying because I feel like, how can somebody talk to me like this?
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dolapo. If you're a new subscriber, you're welcome. If you're an old or returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. Today, I'm sure you can tell by the title that we have a guest on the channel, and our guest today is none other than the beautiful and talented celebrity MUA Adeoge.
Hi guys.
It's been a long time coming. Like, we've been planning this video for a long time, so I'm so glad to be here. I'm here in our studio, our beautiful studio. Yeah, congratulations on your studio, by the way.
Thank you.
You opened it last year,
Yes,
right? Last year. Today I'm just going to be asking her a few questions about her makeup journey and just everything that she has experienced as a makeup artist. Yeah, before I go on, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Alright, so let's just get into it. So what look do you have in mind today?
We should do something that has shine.
Anything, like you have what's it called? Creative control.
Okay guys, I'll be taking you on this makeup journey the same time, like so that you can learn something from this video, not just about me, but you have any interest in this makeup process.
I'll just go into the first question, and the first question is, how did we meet? And so how did we meet, and what was your first impression of me?
Okay, we met on Instagram first. Then I think you did giveaway one time like that. So I think I won the giveaway. Then you brought it to church.
Yeah, that was our first time of seeing each other.
Yes.
But I feel like we've been following each other for a while.
Yes. And then I used to like her work, sometimes comment, oh, you did Peel's makeup, she looks so beautiful. Yeah.
Okay, so the way I remember it is that I think there was one of Peel's shoot or something that you commented, or I can't remember, maybe you commented on my post. I think that was the first time. Then I think you followed me, then I followed you back, and I was like, who is this? And then I realized you go to CCI. So I was like, how come I've never seen you in church? So yeah, I think that was how we started following each other. So what was your first impression of me?
I was just like, this girl is so tall.
The day you saw me?
Yes.
Okay.
This girl is so tall. I was so shocked beside her. When we were taking pictures, I was like, they will always intimidate you with their tallness.
Wow. Okay, so that's how we met. So the second question, I didn't mention, I have 10 questions for Adeoge here today. Second question is, what year did you start makeup, and what led you to makeup artistry?
Okay, I think I started makeup in my second year. I think in my first year in uni. I had interest in makeup before I gained admission. I used to go for, this jam lesson training.
Yeah.
So there's this studio beside my center where they do makeup. So when we are on break, I would just go to the studio to go and just see what they are doing, just say hello to them. You start to learn one or two, but it's a lie. You don't learn makeup like that.
Right. Did you pay, or you were just always going there?
No, I was just always going there because some of them were my friends, and they've used my face before one time like that. So I just used that opportunity to just go and sit down there. Then I told my aunt, because at that time I was living with my cousins, and then she was like, makeup, kill shame. What are they doing there? What's that? She didn't allow me. She was like, because she makes beads, she was like, go and sit down and learn bead making instead. What do you want to use makeup to do? I think that was 2014. makeup wasn't really, it was a thing then, but it wasn't so as big as it is now. So from there, I went to school because I didn't make that limit. I went to school. When I got to school, my first pocket money, I saved it up and I used it to learn makeup during the holiday. So now when people come to me and say, oh, I don't have money for this, nobody to support me, I'm always like, you're just making an excuse because I don't think everybody has it easy. Everybody has a story to tell. So if you really want something, go for it and don't wait for someone to come and give you on a platter of gold.
Exactly, especially now that, like, even if you don't have money to go for like a proper makeup school or to be going to a studio every day, or you can't even afford it, because I mean we can't lie that learning makeup for like a month is not, for some people they might not be able to afford it. Like there's also, you can start with YouTube. You can start from learning. There are so many videos on YouTube.
Yes, I actually learned on YouTube too before I could afford to go somewhere to learn.
So where did you now end up going to learn?
Well, the first person that trained me is my church member. You know all these big sisters in church now, like you just say that they just like have interest in you, they just like you naturally. She learned makeup, so she was the first person that taught me makeup. She collected money from you, not free for free. I feel like whatever you learn for free, you don't value it as much as whatever you actually spend money on.
Because you've invested like not just your time, but your money into it, so that way you value it more. There's also a thing watching someone do something does to you, like in person, apart from like just online. Like watching the person take you through the process, everything, not just a YouTube video that, you know, there are cuts here and there. This time you're watching the person work on clients, you're watching the person, you know, do this look from start to finish and all of that. So there's also a place for that is very important. So when you can afford it, go for it. So how many years have you been doing makeup?
6 years now.
6 years, wow. Yeah, you said you started 2016. That time, I also started 2016.
And guys, she's studying the same course that I was studying. Like I studied in school. Like
microbiology. In the same school.
The same school.
Yeah, I think that was when I got drawn to you. Like I was like, oh, we have so much in common. We started makeup the same year, same university, same course. Do you ever get this, like when people ask you what did you study, like just randomly, and you say microbiology, and they're like, you're a makeup artist. You get that?
Yes, I get it a lot. I feel like makeup has always been, maybe because I had interest in it on time, like early enough, it has always been on my mind that this is what I'm going to do. Especially when I went on IT. That was when I decided that no, this life is not for me. This microbiology life is not for me. The salary they were paying me, I was earning it in a month, like in a day.
More than that,
a day. A day. The salary they were paying me, I think they were paying me 15K.
Me too. And I'm like, 15K. It's not up to what I'll make in a day from makeup. So I actually like the course, and it has somehow helped me in makeup artistry with hygiene, because I've always been big on hygiene when it comes to makeup. But when I started studying microbiology, I was like, now it makes sense. Now I know why I'm always trying to be as careful as possible. So like this just really made me value hygiene. I want to ask you a follow-up question to your makeup journey. Like, how has the journey been so far?
Well, it has been good. There are bad days and there are good days, but the assurance is that it gets better. It gets better. You will not always be where you were before. It gets better. So far you don't give up. Like they say, now give up, mess up. Yes, now if you give up, you're the one that is at loss.
I can't remember like which exact day, but then you were sharing that you had an experience maybe last year or last 2 years. Like you were feeling down or something like that.
Oh, it was immediately after NYS. Let me tell you, nobody talks about the pressure that comes with and the sadness, or actually just pressure and sadness that comes with finishing NYSC. Because you don't know what you want to do. And everybody's like, okay, what next? What next? What next? And there's no more allowance. So now your life is in your hands. At least before you were depending on several federal governments.
Yeah.
And your parents were probably still sending you money. Let's say you serve outside Lagos. The pressure that comes with finishing NYSC is a lot, and I feel like more people should talk about it. Families asking you. One thing I just was really happy about is that my mom was really supportive. My mom was not.
Shout out to
Yes.
Nigeria's mommy.
My mom was really supportive. I was like, no, mommy, I'm not looking for a job. I don't want to look for any job.
And she didn't say,
Yeah, she didn't say, you must look for a job, but what is makeup? Like, she was always supportive about the whole makeup thing. Even though she does not understand the idea of the whole makeup thing, but she just know that at least you can buy clothes for yourself. You can buy shoes for yourself. You're not asking me for money. That means what you're doing is really making sense. So I think I was really just at that point where I did not know what to do. I was confused. Should I leave makeup? Should I continue makeup? And then you have different people coming to you to tell you, oh, are you sure? Is makeup really sustainable? And then you have so many people to explain to. Are you sure this is what you want to do? So I think I just had so much pressure from different people, senior colleagues, family. Although my cousins were really supportive, I think they also experienced the NYSC pressure thing. So the day I finished NYSC, they were sending me messages, congratulations, you don't have to feel pressure to answer anybody's questions. You don't have to figure it out all at once. You can take it step by step. So I felt like, okay, they actually understood.
Yeah.
But I was really depressed. I did not know what to do. I just knew that, okay, today I just want to do my last makeup job because I had bookings.
Yeah, I remember you said that on your Insta story.
My last makeup job, and then I'll just stop doing makeup. So I was like, okay, I'll sell all my makeup things, look for a 9 to 5 job. I've always known that 9 to 5 is not my life, but it felt like it was a more secured job.
Especially being in Nigeria.
It felt like it was a more secure job, like at least you know your salary is sure at the end of the month. What if your makeup job does not give you as much money as you think you will get at the end of the day? It was just a lot of doubt. What if? So I was just like, okay, at the end of this job, I'll just go and look for a 9 to 5. Then I reached out to taller banks. So I was just like, okay, so I want to stop doing makeup. I want to sell off all my makeup things because I don't know. I feel very depressed. I don't know what to do. So she was just like, oh, don't sell off your makeup things. Just do your last job. And then she prayed for me. She told me not to give up. She told me to just keep going, that it's going to get better. And after the prayer, I think I felt a lot better. And I was just like, okay, let me just do this my last job and see how it goes. And after that last job, I had another job. And then I had another job. And then I just made up my mind that, okay, I wasn't going to give up. It's not like every time after then it was rosy or anything. It wasn't rosy, but I just kept going.
Guys, in case you did not see how she did the brows, I don't want this video to be extremely long, and so we just decided to fast forward some parts. But if you want to learn, like if you want to do an in-depth tutorial or an in-depth class with Adeoge, you can always come to her studio. I'll put her details in the description box so that you can reach out to her. Alright, so as I was saying, have you ever had, since you opened your studio, have you ever had any bride that came into your studio to do makeup and it happened to be like she came for like studio makeup and then it was bridal.
I have, but it wasn't like,
Okay.
I don't know, God just always helps me. Any client that tries to
But
play
you know,
funny, I always catch them.
that's the thing about doing business with the Holy Spirit. Like some people, from how they are chatting with you, you already just know that something is off.
Yes, like you will know that this person is trying to play smart. Guys, bridal makeup and normal makeup is not the same. The product is not the same. The time is not the same. You cannot expect me to wake up early. The service is not the same. So stop trying to play smart. It can't work.
The service you get as a bride is different from the service you get for a normal client. Me, I haven't actually decided that I don't even want to have this. I don't want to put my mouth in this argument because I've been seeing it on social media a lot. Like, first of all, there are different products, and it doesn't mean that I'm not using quality products for my normal clients or my regular clients. But then the products I use for brides are different. The attention to detail, the service is different. The thing is, when I took that my social media break late last year, so when I came back this year, I was just saying, they are dragging makeup artists.
Yeah, so it was as if this year they decided to start the year with dragging creatives. Do you know, from makeup artists, we went to Kaale artists, went to photographers.
It's a more luxurious service.
It's a more luxurious.
You are getting more of my time.
Like you are taking the whole day. If it is a normal party guest, you just come to my studio, do her makeup, but unlike the way I would take my time on my bride, do facial massage for her, make sure the lashes looks good on her, make sure she's okay emotionally, make sure she's not crying, nothing is bothering her.
So that's another thing. There's actually a wisdom to doing bridal makeup. It's not even just makeup now. Like there's something that makes you a good bridal makeup artist. Like your emotional intelligence, how you keep up conversation with the bride, the little things you pay attention to that makes the bride feel more comfortable in your chair. Like those are things to look out for, and that costs money.
Exactly,
it costs money. It's not for free. I will even help you. You know that thing they do, that lace they do for their dresses. I'm an expert in that thing. And it's because of bridal makeup that made me learn that thing. Like I just got to know how to do it. Help you strap your shoes. There's so many things that a normal client is not like, and like they don't have the luxury of that.
There are some things that I can only do for a bride. There are some things I can only do for a bride because I know you are paying me a luxury money. You are paying me a luxury money, and I know it's one of the best days of your life. So I have to make sure you have just good memories of that day. So
that's so true.
So the client now messaged me that she would like to come and do she would like to come and do makeup in my studio. The first time it was just for a photo shoot. I didn't say anything because I was like, you were coming for studio working, you can do your photo shoot. I don't have issues with it. Then she came into the studio, I did her makeup, she loved it. She was like, I look so beautiful. And then the next thing she was like, how much do you charge for bridal makeup? I now told her how much I charge. Then she was like, why is it that expensive? Why does it have to be that expensive? Like the fact that she
when they even start making those comments, you already know this is not my client.
Exactly. Like it just turned me off. So the next time she messaged me was after a photo shoot and everything, and then she was like, hi Ade, I would like you to come and do home service makeup for me. From there I started noticing that it's not really home service. And I asked her that, okay, sorry ma, what is the occasion? She was like, it's a wedding, but she doesn't see any need to spend a lot of money on bridal makeup. You said,
wait, I don't understand. So she even told you that it's her wedding, but she's telling you that she wants to pay home service.
She wants to. Like, if I come to her place, how much should I charge her for home service? I don't do it. I'm very sorry, because let me tell you this thing. No matter what they do, they will still take your whole day. Like that whole day, I cannot do anything again except for your makeup. If it is a party guest, I can quickly do one party guest, rush and go to like 3 other party guests, please. But bridal makeup, I cannot do any other person's makeup except your makeup on that day. I cannot go for any other job, just your job. But I didn't do the makeup, guys. I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
And you know the
Because
funny thing is those people that now stress you the
Yes,
most.
then the family will now start saying different things.
Just find people within your budget and don't be rude about it. Because they used to see it as maybe the money they are paying you is one gives them leverage over you or whatever. But nah,
one very big money. So if they don't book you anymore, no other person will book you again. God always comes through. That's the thing. If you don't book me, someone else will book me.
But then I also feel like a lot of people, you just struggle with a fear of losing clients. I think I can say for myself that I've been there. But then once you just see it as it's a part of life, it's a part of business.
One thing that helps me is trusting God. If you trust God and you put all your eggs in God's basket, you will not be scared that one client is going. You know that if one client goes, God is your source. The client is not your source. So if she decides to go, God will bring someone else. In this makeup service business, not even makeup alone, hairstyling, any service business, people always want to feel like, oh, without them, you can't go far, or without them, you can't really do. A lot of my clients that when I started doing makeup, they are not patronizing me anymore. Maybe because they felt like, oh, why would I increase my money? Why am I charging this much? Yes, some people will not patronize you anymore. But they feel like, oh, once they stop patronizing you like this, everything should just stop for you. But God is not like man. God does not function that way. Then at the end of the day, they usually come back.
And they come back with more respect. No, that one is so true. They respect you more, especially when they've now seen your progress.
Yes.
From who they knew
and
you to be.
And they've seen the timber and caliber of people
that book you. They're like, so this person booked her and they paid their new rate.
Yes.
Okay, that means me too, I can book. I also want to be this person's client. So what's your most unpleasant experience with a client so far in your 6 years of business?
The most unpleasant
it can be from where you started or up until
I remember,
now.
I can never forget this client. Someone introduced me to her. She priced. I even just started and I didn't have a lot of brides. So I was just like, okay.
Oh, it was a bride.
It was a bride. Sorry. I was just like, okay, this is a really good one. I can always manage. I think she paid me like maybe 30K for 2 days.
Wow. For 2 days?
For 2 days.
In Lagos?
Yes, first stack. So she told me to come to her place in, I think, Yanopaja or so. So from there, we went to first stack together.
Oh, okay.
Already paid me deposit. And that day, I'm not even going to lie, we were up to like 15 in that room. The room that we went to sleep in first stack.
The hotel?
Yes. Me, the bride's friends, we're like 15 in that room. Me that I'm even small again, they not squeeze me in one corner. I was like, God, I'm big. The main thing was that I was like, oh, because we didn't agree that I would wait for reception. The agreement was that after everything in the morning, I can go. She was now
always have a written agreement.
Yes, so always have a written agreement.
Good thing.
It has saved me in this life.
Have your WhatsApp chat.
Because clients can lie. People lie.
So if you can, send them mail.
Yes, don't make it a phone call thing. Even if you have a phone call, always make sure you go back and type out everything you guys spoke.
In case whatever happens, you can have evidence.
So eventually she told me that, oh, the money she wants to use to pay my balance is the money they pick when they spray them. Like,
inside the same 30K.
Inside the same 30K. I was like, no, because this was not the agreement. The agreement is that.
Oh, so she wanted to use that one to make you wait.
Yes. So I was not like, it's not possible. I cannot wait because I even had another job planned later in the day that, okay, after this job, I'll just go and do that one. She was just like, no, that was how she planned it. I said, you didn't tell me about this plan.
Exactly.
And you just planned it like that. That's how she got angry. She said, what's the meaning of this? Who is this girl? Just started screaming. Her friends were coming her down. She said I should pack my things and be going.
Wow.
In the night, like around 11.
Oh, okay. This was before the wedding.
This was a day before the wedding, the bridal shower night. She was just like, I should pack my bag, that she's going to go to House of Tara to do her makeup. She doesn't care. That was the big deal in the makeup I'm doing for her. Blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, her friends were now coming out that she should not be angry, she should not be upset. And now begged her. She now said, okay, I should stay. I already packed my things. Me that I don't know anywhere. Then I don't know anywhere in Lagos. So her friends begged her. You see me, I was crying that day. I was crying because I feel like, how can somebody talk to me like this when it's not like I'm providing a service to you.
Yeah.
It's not like you are doing me a favor or anything. I was really hot that day. I was really hot.
What's your best experience with a client?
I've had clients that have actually treated me like my sister. Clients that have brought their products that I don't really use this makeup products. Take it like high-end product too, like Huda Beauty. Clients that when they travel, they just say, oh, what do you want me to buy for you? Like sincerely, I've had clients that they'll just say, oh, Ryo, are you fine? I just want to buy you lunch. And they just send me the money I charge for studio bookings as lunch money. I've had really good clients, and I just feel like it's God that was just helping me because I prayed. I prayed because I suffered in the hands of different clients. So I was just like, God, any client that is going to stress me, I don't want. I'll pick my peace of mind over the
money. Because anything that affects your state of mind is a threat to even your business. Because when you're feeling sad, it affects how you even put out your work, how you deliver.
Like, makeup is a mental job.
Yes,
you need to be mentally stable. How do you handle heartbreaks and work together?
Me?
Yes.
So we say this question. We are not talking straight. We're talking like this for like talking every day. You tell me about his day. Tell me how his work is. The guy is an architect, I was thinking like, this is the one. Until this guy now ghosted me. No. And then that was okay. So we're meant to see. Like we had been planning our meeting. Like, we're going to see this one. This guy just ghosted me. I think I was just in disbelief. I said, it can't be me that this guy. It can't be me that this guy just ghosted me. No. It's not possible. He still call me. I waited 2 weeks passed. This guy did not call. But I feel like me. I don't know. I don't really like letting personal things get to my work because I've been through a lot. Like even just in life generally. I feel like at the end of the day, everybody has like a emotional stamina based on the things they've overcome in the past. I've been through a lot and I've been able to like go through those things when people do not even know, and I'm still going about my normal day. So I sort of just mastered it, like not letting work affect me. But sometimes if I need to take time to myself, I might just say, I'm not available for this job. Like if I know that if I go to this client's place, I'm not feeling happy. But there are also sometimes I just push myself to do it. Have you ever been heartbroken while working?
Yes.
Are you serious?
I have. I've had heartbreak and I had to work at the same time. For me, I've been a hard guy for a long time. So I just feel like, okay, life goes on and I'll go back to work.
Because at the end of the day, you just have to keep pushing. So the next question is, name 3 MUAs that inspire you or that have inspired you all through your journey. I'm seeing myself, I look so fine.
Okay, the first person, Kaale.
Okay.
Yes, she has actually really inspired me a lot, helped me. She has been like an online mentor for me. Like before I even met her in person.
Having a mentor actually always helps you. Because there are a lot of things that you can't even figure out on your own.
Yeah.
So it's always good to ask people.
Then I think the next person would be Zainab Aziz. I really like Zainab Aziz.
I love her work.
Then who else? Yes, Arike.
Yeah.
Arike is my favorite person.
This is the second to the last question. No. I think we've already even answered it. how do you encourage yourself as an entrepreneur when you feel down?
Okay, how I encourage myself. I always let myself know that the fact that I have a bad day does not make me a bad artist. You know, there are days that you have a bad makeup day. So a bad makeup day does not make you a bad artist. You working with a bad client does not make you a bad person or a bad artist.
How about times when you don't have clients? Like, have you ever had times when you don't have clients?
Yes, so I have, and I've even had to encourage my friends to in those times, because God has always been good. Like God will always come true. The times that
she's already giving us preacher face. Come and stay here. Stay at the back. Let us
guys. The truth is, God will always come true. God has done it in the past. Like I've had situations whereby I did not work for the whole week, or maybe I didn't work for the whole month. Somebody just come here and say, Adira, I wanted to send you money. And the money of all the jobs of that month, that person just sent it to me. It's an intentional father, so he would always take care of you. Even before you ask for it, he would always take care of you. So I just always put that, like anytime I just want to complain, I just remember that, okay, I may not be getting bookings. Like something is always happening in your life. God is always doing something in your life at every season. You just have to pay attention to what he's doing at that season and just give thanks for whatever he's doing at that season. Instead of complaining, just thank God. Because in CCI, my church,
CCI family, say hi in the comment section.
We've been reading the book of Numbers. We shall be reading the story of children of Israel. And I've seen cases whereby they were murmuring instead of them to be thanking. Like God that gave you people manna, God that saved you from Egypt. You've not seen all those things that he has done, so you don't know that he's going to do more. Every time they are always complaining, and whenever they complain, God punishes them for complaining. So I'm just like, instead of complaining or always thinking about how tomorrow is going to be, I just always thank God and just know that my future is in God's hands. I shall know you cannot mismanage it.
Alright, are we done with makeup? You guys, I look so stunning. I can see myself. This is really pretty. Thank you so much, Adira, for coming on my channel. I have one last question for you. And this question is very simple. It's not even really a question, it's just a request for you to give words of encouragement to an upcoming makeup artist out there who feels like the market is saturated. Can you just give a word of encouragement to the person?
Okay, the first encouragement I'll give is that there's room for you. Like, the truth is, the makeup artist.
Let them see your face. You know, there is a way to come out when they are seeing your face.
You guys, the truth is, I'm always very shy. But the first advice I would say is, there's room for you. The truth is, the number of makeup artists in Nigeria, we are not even enough. Just come, do your thing, create your own signature. It's not enough for you to be like somebody else. You can learn from somebody and not be like that person exactly. Just create something beautiful that people would want to book you for. Because Prettify does her brows this way, that's why I'm booking her. Just create your own signature and put your hope in God. And the truth is, there's no competition in this country. Let me not lie to you. Yeah, it feels like there's competition, but everybody has their clients. You will still have your clients. That's just the truth. Just when we say the sky is big enough.
Yeah.
So why you don't compare yourself, you don't compare your growth to somebody else's growth. I feel like what causes a lot of people to just give up on time is, oh, this person is doing better, we started together, but now I'm still here. You just have to understand that everybody's time is different. And the way God has planned your life is different from the way God has planned your life. And once you become a makeup artist, the first thing I always tell my students is, just speak English. If you want to become a bridal artist, become a bridal artist and be good at it. If you want to become a special effects makeup artist, like the industry is actually wider than party guests, everyday makeup. You can do so many things, but I always prefer to do one thing, be a master of one thing. Let them know you for one thing, and that one thing will open more, like multiple doors for you. Thank you guys.
Alright, thank you so much, Adira. I even suggested though that did I suggest that she should do our own makeup.
Maybe the part 2.
Okay, we'll do
the part 2. You can ask us more questions.
She said you should ask us. You can ask her if you have more questions for okay, I call her Adeoge. Her brand name is ADEOGEMUA on Instagram. If you want to ask her more questions, you can ask in the comment section. We will film another video. This will be like a sit-down video where we'll just answer the questions, but we'll definitely answer it in another video. I will gist more about the makeup, the beauty industry at large. I really enjoyed filming this video. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I look so stunning. Do you like the finished results? Let me know in the comments. If you learned something from this video, I'm sure you've learned a lot from this video because Adeoge has really given us a lot of knowledge in this video. Let me know in the comments as well. Follow her on Instagram at ADEOGEMUA. Her details will be in the description box. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also like this video. Just hit the like button on this video and share to as many people as you think would need this video. Subscribe to our channel,
please. She really needs to get to 1K subscribers.
Yes,
you guys, please don't just watch this video. Subscribe and support her. Thank you.
Alright guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.